This is TJ with TechMadeEZ. Welcome to my channel. My channel is all about making things affordable, practical, and easy. And what I want to go over today is I've been using Linux for the last maybe 6 years, Serious Desktop maybe the last 4 years. And so I'm running right now, I'm running Linux Mint 21.3, and I wanted to upgrade it to 22.1. And now in order to do that, it's two processes, because you have to first upgrade to Linux Mint 22, then from 22 then you can upgrade to Linux Mint 22.1. But I ran into an issue after the upgrade. So I'm going to go to a VM, and then I'm going to go to my test PC and show you on the test PC. I'm going to show you how to install the upgrade if you want to do that, after I tell you what one of the potential problems is after the upgrade. And so we'll start that process on my test PC, and then we'll come back to the VM where I've already ran that, so I can show you what potential issue or issues you might run into after the upgrade. And as I mentioned, I have a test PC, and that test PC I test different operating systems, file servers, Windows, so on and so forth. It's just an overall test machine that I use. And so I had Linux Mint on an NVMe that I went ahead and loaded up to do the upgrade, because I want to make sure before I did it on my desktop that you see here that everything was going to work out okay. And so what I did is I went ahead and upgraded the test machine, but I ran into some issues after the upgrade. But let's just go ahead and go to the test machine, then we'll come to the Windows VM that I have Linux Mint in right here, and so let's get started. Alright, so here I am. I have a newly installed version of Linux Mint 21.3. Now, as I mentioned, when I updated my other test system, because I wanted to see if everything was going to work out right, or if any issues, because I did have issues and I started messing around with it. It got to the point where it only boot to the grub menu. So here I am on a new install. I'm just going to show you, if you want to upgrade to Linux Mint 22 and 22.1, this is the process that you would take to do that. Now, we're not going to go through this whole process, because I also want to give you a warning of some potential problems after the upgrade that don't exist if you just install it fresh, 22 or 22.1. But at any rate, if you do want to upgrade this, you can go to the software manager or software store. You can just type in Mint to upgrade, and you can install it from the GUI here, or you can install it from the command line. So I'm just going to go ahead and install this from the GUI. No matter what, you're going to have to go to the command line, so you could do this from the command line as well. It's really easy and simple. So let's just go to the command line for a minute here. I'll just close Software Center there, and what I'm going to do, okay, once you opened up your terminal, all you have to do is just type in sudo apt install upgrade and put in your password. Now, it's not going to do that because I already installed it, but if you were doing it from this, then you would hit yes, continue, install, so on and so forth. So now what you want to do, though, once you've done that, now you can upgrade. Before we do this, though, let's just go to Systems for a minute, System Info, and we are running Linux Mint 21.3, just cinnamon, just wanted you to notice that. So all you have to do at this point is type in sudo. Now, just so you know, this is a major upgrade, and this takes a while to upgrade, especially depending on how many apps you have installed and so on and so forth. But just type in Mint upgrade, and you're going to have this little GUI dialog box that pops up here, and if you say let's go, then it's just going to start the upgrade. We'll just hit OK, and now this is what will happen. So it's going to go through this. Now what will happen while you're installing this? It's going to come up with some error messages. Now those error messages, though, in the dialog box here to the right, it say, do you want to continue and fix them? And you're going to run into at least 3 or 4 of those. Here we go, right here. This is a good example. So what it wants me to do right now is it wants me to make a snapshot of the system. Now, in this particular case, you have to do the snapshot. It won't let you do the upgrade without a snapshot. So in order to fix this, you're just going to have to do it. All right, so once you've done a snapshot, you'll just close it, and it'll continue. Now, but after you do the snapshot, this is the part I was talking about. I kind of got ahead of myself when I was talking that you're going to run into a couple of fix errors. You're going to get the same message though that we got. So here's another one. Here's phase 2, so you just hit OK. And then once it's going through phase 2, it will find a few things that it needs to fix, but all you have to do, just like when we, because we hadn't done a snapshot yet, we go ahead and just hit OK to any of the dialog boxes that come up and say, hey, this exists. Do you want to fix this? So it will fix it, and it'll go. In fact, here's one right here. So you just hit OK, and it'll just keep on going. And again, there's going to be a couple of those dialog boxes that it's going to pop up, but you just hit OK, and it'll go through and do the upgrade. So this does take a long time to do. It is a big upgrade. Going from 22 to 21 is not that big of a deal, and I'll show you how to do that as soon as this is done. But let's go ahead. While this is updating, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I've got I'm running this on my test system, but I also have Linux Mint Cinnamon in a VM on my desktop, and I'm going to show you the issues that you're going to have, or the potential issues that you're going to have after this install. So you have to decide whether you want to do this or not, because I don't know what other issues there might that you might run into. These are just ones that I have run into, and it's really just one issue that I have seen so far. So let's take a look at what those issues are. Alright, so here we are on my personal desktop, and I've got Linux Mint running in a virtual machine here, and I installed 21.3, and then I did the update to Linux Mint 22. So I'm going to show you one of the issues that I ran into after doing an upgrade. Now, one thing I'm going to also show you is I'm going to show you so once you update to Linux Mint 22, because you can't go from 21.3 to 22.1 in one step, it's going to take 2. So now that we've done this, now we can update to 22.1. So let's go ahead. I'll just show you how to do that real quick, but then I'm going to show you the issue that I found. So you just open up your update manager. You can either do it from the side, the bottom right, or you can go ahead and go into your menu and you just type in update, and update manager will come up that way. But once you've done this, now you just go and now you can upgrade from here to 22.1, and it goes pretty fast. It's not as big an upgrade as going from 21.3 to 22. So I'm not going to run through that right now, because I just want to show you the issues that you're going to possibly run into. So there's a few programs that I installed that are deb packages, and so what happened was on my test system, once I went ahead and did the upgrade, there's a new package that I wanted to install that I didn't have installed on that system, and one is this FreeOffice. And so if I double click on this, up will come a dialog box, a GUI dialog box that will let me install it. But I'm going to show you what's going to happen here. So this is what happens. It comes up with an error. It will not, and it comes up with this dependency is not satisfied, and this glib 2.0, it's saying it's the wrong version. But I found the command line to install this libglib, and when I went to install it, it says you are running the most current version of it. And so I was like, what? Now this particular deb package, you can install this through the repository, so I was able to install it that way. But the problem is, in fact, here's another deb package that I have to go and get and install. It's only offered in the deb package. Now, for whatever reason, now I installed this one, so it's just saying the same version always was installed. For whatever reason, it let me install this deb package. But if I go to Google Chrome and try to do Google Chrome, then I get the same messages. And what I was reading online is that a lot of people were having this issue upgrading from Linux Mint 21.3 to 22. And so, and it wasn't just these two packages right here. These are just examples that I did, that I'm showing you. I scoured it, and I am not a Linux guru by any means. I'm not a novice by any means, but I couldn't find anything that was helpful to resolve this issue. If you know how to resolve the issue, please put a comment in there that you can resolve this issue where you can install any deb packages, doesn't matter which one it is, without going to the repository trying to install it that way, because some deb packages don't exist in the repository. You can only do the deb package. Even if I do this from the command line, try to install a deb package through the command line, it'll give me the same error. It's not this GUI interface to install a deb package. So that is the potential issue that you're going to run into, depending on which deb package. I don't know which deb packages work, which ones do and not work. I just know that these two don't work. There's a couple others that at the time that I was trying on my test system that I downloaded, and they wouldn't install either. I don't remember all the ones that I downloaded to try and install. So to me, this is really disappointing, because the Linux team knows, they've got to know that this issue exists, and I don't know of any way to resolve it, and which is really kind of disappointing to me. So my main system, I wanted to upgrade to 22.1, so I just reinstalled my system because I didn't want it to run. I didn't know what other issues I might run into if I did an upgrade. So that's what I have for you. But that's how easy it is to upgrade the system. Again, if you're going to upgrade it, it is going to take some time. And then you're going to have to upgrade again to 22.1. That doesn't take as much time. It's pretty straightforward, so on and so forth. So this is TJ with TechMadeEZ. I hope that was helpful. This is just one of the issues I ran into on doing this upgrade. So I just want to give you a warning. If you're going to do this, you are going to have a problem with certain deb packages trying to get them installed. All right, that's it. Have a great day. Thanks.
Now that was easy